Good morning and welcome to WNBA Updates. I'm Alina, and we begin today with a standout performance in the Eastern Conference that grabbed headlines across the league. The Indiana Fever faced off against the Chicago Sky in a game that was missing two of the league's most talked-about rookies, Clark and Angel Reese, but what we got instead was a brilliant showcase from Kelsey Mitchell. Let's get into the details. Heading into this matchup, much of the conversation focused on the absences. Clark was ruled out with a minor ankle injury. The Fever took a cautious approach, choosing to rest their superstar rookie. On the opposite side, Angel Reese was given the night off for load management, taking a break after an intense stretch of back-to-back games. Without these two high-profile rookies on the floor, many fans were unsure what kind of energy this game would bring. But what unfolded was a gritty, fast-paced battle, and Kelsey Mitchell was front and center. Mitchell scored a game-high 24 points, including several clutch baskets in the fourth quarter, to carry the Fever to an 83-78 win over the Sky. Her veteran presence was unmistakable. She was confident with the ball, aggressive on the drive, and lethal from mid-range. When the game tightened late, it was Mitchell who kept her composure, knocked down shots, and silenced the Sky's defensive pressure. She wasn't alone. Aliyah Boston made her presence felt on both ends of the floor, recording a strong double-double with 14 points and 11 rebounds. Her ability to protect the rim and crash the boards was critical, especially with Angel Reese absent on the opposing side. Nalissa Smith also had a solid outing with 16 points, running the floor in transition and hitting key shots from mid-range and in the post. The Fever out-rebounded the Sky 38-29, a telling stat that showed Indiana's control in the paint throughout the game. They also capitalized on Chicago's mistakes, converting several of the Sky's 17 turnovers into fast break points. The Sky, meanwhile, had their own standout performances. Marina Mabrey led Chicago with 20 points, knocking down threes and keeping her team within reach through much of the second half. Dana Evans came off the bench with high energy and chipped in 15 points, including a couple of big-time shots in the third quarter to give the Sky a brief lead. But in the end, it wasn't enough. The Sky struggled to find rhythm in the final minutes, and without Reese's rebounding and interior defense, they couldn't match the Fever's late-game execution. Indiana closed out strong, with Mitchell taking over and sealing the win with poise and precision. This victory is a big one for the Fever, who continue to gain momentum despite ups and downs earlier in the season. It also highlights how important Kelsey Mitchell is to this young roster, a proven scorer, a steady hand, and a leader in the locker room. And while Clark's absence was certainly felt, the Fever showed they're more than just a one-player team. With Boston, Smith, and Mitchell all playing key roles, Indiana is shaping into a tough, balanced unit that can win even when the spotlight stars are sidelined. For Chicago, it's a tough loss, but they'll have the chance to bounce back with Reese likely returning for the next game. The playoff race remains tight, and every possession matters from here on out. That's it for today's breakdown. I'm Alina, and this has been WNBA Updates. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and stay tuned for all the latest WNBA news, highlights, and game recaps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.